Well, hello and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. And in our glorious new truck that we purchased last episode, and it has just been a dream come true to be this good. um, not entirely, but it's just beautifully painted and it works like a dream. And we've got so much room for activities back here, man. Seriously, look at all this shit. What am I gonna do with a goddamn computer? All right, TV thing. I don't know. But let's see what sort of jobs we can pick up in the Bakersfielder area. 33 almost dollars per mile is pretty damn good, but they do not go very far. And you know what? Honestly, that's okay with me. I have no problem with picking up two jobs and having a good time, having a ball like a rocket ship ready to explode. I'm not a good singer, as you've probably noticed many times. But where do we want to go? Well, this isn't very far, but it's worth the most. And sometimes you just when you can't make a decision, you just gotta be like, we're here for the money, and the money is what we're here for. So you've just got to pick the one with the highest cash dollar value equivalency into the fucking yen. And trickle down economics. So there we go. That's my thought process when I'm going through picking a job. It's like, how will this affect the greater overall economy through Ronald Reagan's trickle down economics, which I believe may not exactly be as much in place as it was back in the 80s. Anyway, let's back this shit up, and I believe this truck can handle its reversing quite well. Look at that, we're backing up at 5 miles per hour. All right, now swing. It does not swing very well, however. Not in reverse mode. It seems to be better turning when slow and going forward. Surprising no one. But here we are backing up into some dynamite. I believe they have to have said that classic 70s cliche in the movie Way of the Dragon with Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris. 1970s something. 2? He died in like 77. Such a shame. Great martial artist and actor and father, I'm sure. But anyway, here we go, piecing it out into the fucking great old wilderness. On a side note of things, is that I saw, oh my god, there's another fucking blue and gold truck. I swear, every episode for like the past 20, every episode, okay? Anyway, as a side note, I saw while opening up the game, there's another update. Well, not update, like of a game update, but there's another news update for the release of the Arizona DLC, which will be coming up eventually, soon, as they continually say. But I believe in the update they said it is very real and very close, and they are going to start internal beta testing in a couple weeks, and then maybe open it up to public beta testing a little bit after that, towards the end. So you know what? I'm thinking about it. Maybe I will pick up the public beta, if it ever comes out, just to get that content a little early. And, you know, we can all have a good time there. What I do not hope, though, is that hopefully the public... I don't know if the public beta will coincide with this beta, which allows for workshop mods. I hope they overlap, and I can somehow have the best of both worlds, instead of having to hedge my bets there. But that's okay. It's okay. We'll figure it out when the time comes. But you know, as they keep saying, soon, guys, soon, in the future, in the wiki wow west. This has the wiki wild has nothing to do with the future at all. It in fact has to do with the past of the wild west past, but the future in the fact that there was a giant mechanical tarantula. Anyway, that movie was quite silly. But I don't really care, man. A Will Smith just can make probably just about any movie. Independence Day, for example, is a movie that I despise, but it has Will Smith in it, so it's alright. Like, what a dumb, stupid, fucking hot trash movie. And this is my opinion. I think I'm certainly in the minority there. There's plenty of people who like it. Like, probably the vast majority like it. You know, think it's a fun, classic romp through fucking stupid-ass bullshit. Made by the same people who make a lot of other stupid disaster-ass bullshit, such as Godzilla. And that's a lot of fish. And you know, like The Day After Tomorrow and like 2012 and stupid fucking disaster movies like that are just dumb. They're just dumb. God, I hate him. Anyway, we're just gonna ignore that one. It's gonna make me all flustered and whatnot. No, he wouldn't want me to see me when I'm flustered. Oh, my bloomers. In terms of movies that I do like, I saw a few today because I was extremely bored and wanted to do absolutely nothing productive with my life. So I watched about 3 movies. That's called getting nothing done in the slightest. Anyway, the films I did watch were 2 of them I hadn't seen before, and 1 of them I enjoy as a film and have seen before. First being, I saw Galaxy Quest for the first time, starring Tim Allen, Alan Rickman, and some other people that I forget, and whoever plays Monk in Monk. I forget his name. I forget a lot of actors' names, though. But, that was a lot of fun, man. I really liked that movie. It was just really funny in a lot of ways, and they poked fun at, like the Trekkie fan base and stuff like that. But it also had some nice feels there too. But I think just like a lot of the humor for me came from the acting of all the goddamn aliens in that film. The friendly aliens, the aliens that base their entire life off of the Galaxy Quest TV show in the Galaxy Quest universe. Cause they were just so fucking funny. It's just absolutely. That couldn't have been good. Alright, we didn't take damage somehow, but we got the ticket. Anyway, the fucking actors they picked out were just so fucking perfect for portraying the goddamn roles of pretty much just like fucking baby humans. But their dumb, stupid fucking smiles, and they're just like their awkwardness around social situations. It was just so fucking funny. Everybody come in for a group hug, and then when you throw in the fucking guy who plays Monk into the mix, man, it's just all there for sorts of humor. It was, oh man, just a good fucking time. I really enjoyed it. I would probably see it again. Everybody acted very well. Tim Allen, Alan Rickman, of course. Excuse me. Just fun. It was a lot of fun. Effects, though, were but it was 1997, 9, one of the two. So there's at that point there's only so much you can do. But yeah, I'd recommend it to anybody who hasn't seen it. I think it was a lot of fun. I see the sunrise in the back of our mirror there, and that's real pretty and sort of distracting. I love a good sunrise picture. Just get all the colors, even sunsets too. Just the mix of. I don't like you, sexy music. Sometimes you come in at perfect times, sometimes you don't. And talking about sunsets is not one of those times. But sunrise, sunset. This is actually sunset, so goodbye, sun. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Because anyway, Simon and Garfunkel. Yeah, I just like the colors, the mixes of the things that come with sunrises and sunsets. It makes the sky real pretty, and then it transitions into either day or night, and it's like, hey, there we go. That's how usually that works. But anyway, back to the topic at hand, which is films that I've seen today. Galaxy Quest was a lot of fun. I'd recommend it. Anyway, the second film I saw today was something. I don't quite remember the title. It was Brazilian. I was like, man, Galaxy Quest was so much fun. Let's see what genres there are. I could really see another one of those. Action adventure, sure. I've been weirdly on a stint of those recently with The Mummy. So we'll watch another one of those. What's the highest rated on Netflix in terms of action adventure? Oh, okay. Some film called Elite Squad: The Enemy Within. Okay, yeah, sure, that could be interesting. Well, it appears to be in Brazilian, but I'm not one to get down on foreign films. I'll go ahead at it. Horse made me some money. I'd love to see if they swap trucks at some point. Anyway, and then it was like, this is pretty weird. It appears to be a sequel. I just went to make sure that the first one wasn't on Netflix anyway. So I was like, well, that's just a damn shame. But we'll just jump right into the second one. Sure, why not? It was confusing. Okay, just to say the least. There. It was a lot of fucking political talk in a country I've never been to or have a full grasp of, in a city I've never been to but have heard only corrupt things about Rio, so, you know, there's that. In a language that I don't understand, with shaky camera and weird action that was, like, just there. It was certainly not exactly an action-adventure. It was like an action crime drama thing. And it was overall very confusing, just as a non-Portuguese Brazilian speaker. So, especially, it kind of gave me a headache after a while, because what I've noticed with a lot of foreign films is that when you don't understand the language, they just keep talking and arguing with each other, and they just like are fucking interrupting each other and talking over each other and yelling and shit, and it's like, I can't handle all this shit, and you're just trying to read the fucking subtitles as they blaze past. And then all during that, the camera's just like shaking around because there's fucking gunfire going off, and it's like, man, somebody take a fucking step back. God, I'm gonna vomit. It's so fucking, it's just a goddamn mess at that point. I really just need to take a step back and pause it for a few minutes, just because it gets so overwhelming visually. It's and just mentally, it's just a strain there. But you know, there. That's just how I felt through most of the film. I tried to keep up with it though, and it had a relatively interesting story, although fictitious. Was very preachy. You know, a lot of people don't appreciate the preachiness of a lot of things. It makes it a little unwatchable. It's like, okay, this is an opinion of yours, and I'd appreciate it if we just could stick to the focus of entertainment, because that's what you're here for. But I believe that's the side of the preachiness anyway. But you know, it had some okay points. They were talking about like human rights violations and stuff, and corrupt politicians. So there's that, and the system, man. The fucking entire movie was about, quote-unquote, the system. And it was just like, okay, the system doesn't work. The system is corrupt. The system will always find a way to stay corrupt. And it's like, the system adapts. It innovates. I'm like, okay, just stop with the whole system talk. But overall, it was a weird film, but it was a pretty interesting one. It wasn't funny in the slightest, but it didn't try to be. The action wasn't perfect. It was just sort of a general overview of like how action relates. It wasn't a movie based on the action. It was action that fits the plot of the story, which is you know, good in some aspects and just bad in others, because it just, I feel like, makes the action a little lacking, less intense, less exciting than just sort of like a thing that happens and you just sort of think like, yeah, there's another plot point to the story. And so pretty much it just sounded like I listened to a fucking hour-and-a-half auditorial novel in Portuguese Brazilian, so it's like, fuck me, man. But yeah, that was my experience with the film. I don't know if I'd recommend it. It was okay. It was a story. If you can get through the preachiness, then maybe you'll enjoy it, but God, it was hard to sit through. And that's certainly not the hardest movie I ever sat through. I think the hardest was certainly Patton, the 3-hour fucking long goddamn historical action drama film. It's like, fuck me. 3 hours fucking long, man. I was just sitting there while good movie for sure. It was so long. Huh. Thanks, Italia, for making some money. I appreciate it, even though it is like $500. You'll get there. You'll get up to the horse skill level, even though horse is barely like one skill level above you. Horse will get shit done. Horse levels up occasionally. I like Horst, and I like Natalia too. We have 2 people working for us. We're gonna have double the income, double the fun, double the butt stuff. But yeah. We are coming up on our first destination here. I think the question comes down to whether or not we want to take a second one, because while it only has been like 10-15 minutes, it has been like 10-15 minutes, and if we have to drive for another fucking 40 minutes, I'm going to be quite exhausted, considering I just came from a 47 long minute video of Enter the Gungeon that they had a 32-minute fucking run there, the second run I did, so yeah. It was a good run, though. I'd recommend you go see it. That's what you gotta do after this. Anyway. So about the Elite Squad, The Enemy Within. It was an alright movie. I don't know. Check it out, I guess. Third movie I went back and watched again for the second time now is Hot Fuzz, the classic 2007 British comedy. It's just a lot of fun, just funny, a lot of lines, a lot of laughs, a lot of action, a lot of humor. It's a good film. It's just about all I can say about it. You just got to go see it. See it for yourself. It's fun. It does a lot of things right. Only thing that it does wrong, in my opinion, well, not the only thing, but one of the things most notably is you know, I hate movies. One of my biggest pet peeves about certain movies is when they just don't audio balance extremely well. When you know, when the fucking noise volume is changing from high to low real quick, just out of the fucking blue, and your fucking ears are bleeding after 10 minutes. It's like, okay. I wish you could just balance things out so it's at one constant level. I don't have to keep grabbing the mouse and fucking dragging the goddamn volume mixer down over and over again. It's just such a pain. Is this the fucking mining facility with the goddamn gate? I think it is, and that's going to be very annoying because we have a hard time fitting there, especially now that we have an even bigger truck. It's going to be tough getting in there, but we're going to have to find a way here. All we gotta do is make sure that we stay on the outside edge here so that we can get a little bit straightened out before showing up. So here we go now. Here we go now. Up and over. Up and over. Wow, that went surprisingly well. And there we go. Not bad at all. I'm in a hurry. Excellent. I don't think we took damage. We just drove almost 400 miles for a total of 13 grand, which is not bad cash. Not bad cash, but do we want to pick up another one? Let's hit up the freight market. Let's not hit up the freight market. Let's just exit out of here and check. No, go back to drive. Check what we got from this specific service, because I don't know how much further I want to drive. Please go forward. I accidentally hit S there. Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting a wall to be here. This is awkward. I probably could have taken a left and not had to deal with this, but I thought I'd have enough room to turn around. Okay, just left. Pull forward a little. Come on. Oh, okay. Now turn the wheel to the right and back up a little. Good work. Don't hit the cargo. Beware of that. Alright, turn it to the left, to the left, to the left. And there we go. I think we're out of there. I don't know. We've got another wall to deal with. And back it up. And then pull forward. Okay. The art of parallel parking in a nutshell. Let's pick up some more cargo. See if they have anything to offer that's... This is all shit. That's the unfortunate way to put it, but it is actually all hot trash. So let's pull out of here, because this place does in fact suck. But we can always check if we want to check freight in Carson City in general. This is all a bunch of shit. It's just a sad way to put it, is that it's a bunch of trash. It's not even that there's anything short. It's that it's just not worth any money. But we're gonna do this. We're gonna I'm gonna take the shortest option, the bitch way out, as you might put it, and just go pick up like another $3,500 real quick and just finish this one off. I don't know what else to do there. It may not be the longest or most worthwhile drive we've ever done, especially when we go from like 33 bucks per mile to 19, but it's okay. It'll be a short one. I don't mind doing short ones. There's probably less chances to fuck up horribly and crash and die. But who knows? In fact, maybe some of the cargo options will change if we take a nap before we pick it up. We could always check on that. Get some gas, take a nap, see the sights, see the sounds, listen to the birds and the roses bushes. I don't know. Dun 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 dun. I'm a horse. I've only seen one episode of Mr. Ed. Now this may come out of fucking left field, but I was thinking horses, Mr. Ed. As a student in middle school, high school, I was weirdly dedicated to remembering certain songs that I liked from TV shows. Including the fact that I sort of memorized the theme song to Mr. Ed, even though, despite the fact that I had only ever seen like one episode of Mr. Ed in my life, and that was because I wanted to memorize the theme song to Mr. Ed. It was weird. It was weird. We all do a lot of weird things as teenagers. That can be confirmed by pretty much everyone. We are going really fucking fast. And it just feels so nice, man. This truck is just working out like a dream. A dream come true. A prince kissing a frog. Other way around, sorry, a princess kissing a frog. I don't know what the problem is with the prince kissing a frog, but it just sounds weird. But so does a princess kissing a frog, not trying to be sexist. Huh. Don't kiss frogs, man. I can't imagine it tastes good. Does it taste good? This is a unique way to do things, but my plan was to take a nap before we got the cargo, and I needed a way to loop around without getting a ticket. So here we go. We're gonna plow straight down through Main Street here and turn left on the whatever street this is if it gives us the green arrow. Give us the green arrow? I don't want to stop completely. Just give us the green. It's not gonna give us the green arrow. Ah, shit. Damn, I couldn't get so lucky. Oh, let's stretch it out. 7th inning stretch, everybody. Ooh, it seemed like the fucking hour and a half intermission in fucking Patton, man. Ugh. When that hour and a half intermission popped up, I was like, oh my god, there's still an hour and a half left. And then I was like, fuck me, I'm gonna get up and go cry. God, what a long fucking movie, though. I missed that turn for 2 reasons. First of all, because I missed that turn. Second of all, because I kind of wanted to finish off that gray area. You know, I think if we just take any available opportunity to explore the unexplored, then we'll get closer to our achievement. I don't know why I'm so into that achievement, but I figured, hell, we might as well. We might as well look like we've played this game a little bit. I don't know why I have my left turn blinker on, I'm sorry. It might bug some people. It always confuses me when I see it on the road. Is you know, when people accidentally, I assume accidentally, leave their blinker on when they shouldn't have their blinker on. Like they fucking merge one lane and then it's still on, and then I'm like, I'm one lane to the left, and it's like, okay, are you coming over here? I don't exactly know. Like, do you want to merge? And so I like back off, let them in, slow down, and they're just like sitting there for like 5 fucking minutes with their blinker on until they turn it off, and I'm like, oh come on, man. I could have passed you at this point. But let's take a nap here. Good nap, everybody. And we'll see what kind of freight do we want to pick up now, if any of it has gone away. Yeah, looks like our plows are gone. That's interesting. But we do have one to Tonopah that's still short and worth even more money. This one's shorter and worth some money. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, which one do we want to take, Reno or Tonopah? Reno or Tonopah? Reno or Tonopah? I'm actually going to go to Tonopah. Just because I don't know how often we get the opportunity to pick up cargo from there. And as it is sort of in more of the middle of the map, we might have more opportunities in the next episode to pick up some of that shit. So let's hop into our construction site here and pick up what we got. Say hello to Mr. Security Guard. It's been a few days. How you doing? Please. Alright, take it to Tonopah. The reservoir tank. It's nothing special, it's no dynamite or anything, but, you know, sometimes you gotta get back to your trucking roots, you feel me? This one's, oh, I thought, thank God this has a bigger parking lot than I expected it to. It's not just some sort of skinny fucking, like, road alleyway. It's got a fair bit of girth. Let's back it up. I could make all the penis jokes I want to. I just said the word girth without giggling, so I think that's about as strong as it's gonna get. Okay, now prepare for the reverse and slot it in. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. And pull it out. Rock'em sock'em robots. I don't know why I said that, but I did. Come on, now we just gotta fit out the alleyway. We gotta do what we do. This is how we do it. We have a little. This is how we do. I don't know how that song goes. There's all that weird talk in the middle that I don't quite understand. Okay, let's hop out of here. We're ready to go now. Short one, only 170 miles. If I had to drive 170 miles in real life to make $4 grand, I'd probably do it. It doesn't seem like that far, does it? What's 170 miles to you? Like nowhere exactly. Anyway, we might as well stop for gas while we're here, just so we don't run out. That's always a damn shame when such occurrences happen, which is only twice. Twice out of all the drives we've done, only to run out of gas. That's not a bad ratio. Oh, scratch my head there. Oh yeah. Okay. Fill her up, buttercup, baby. Don't you let me down, and mess me around with the words. I'm sorry. Okay, we're pretty much full on gas. Let's jet. Whew. Excuse me. But excuse me, cars. I didn't mean to get in your way there, but I had to pull out of the gas station. Alright, let's go. Goodbye, casinos. Goodbye, Carson City. I will see you in a little while, I'm sure, when we come back. We always come back to Carson City. It is a destination if we're going to somewhere in middle Nevada. From like Northern California or Southern California, somewhere in there, you know, you gotta pass through it. It's mostly unavoidable in a lot of situations. We might as well pass all these bitches who are going too slow for their own good. They're not even going the speed limit. We might as well just be in the wrong goddamn lane. How are we not getting the wrong way ticket is kind of unbelievable. But I guess the game just assumes that we're allowed to pass here. And we did pass him. Loan installments, because it is 12 p.m. What do we pay? $5.5 grand every fucking day, man. Well, we're almost done with our payments. I believe we had like 15 days left when we bought the truck, so maybe it's down to like 12, 13 days now. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. We're gonna get there someday, guys. We're gonna get to the point where there's no loans. That's probably not true. We're gonna keep taking out loans to buy new trucks, upgrade our garage, buy new garages. But now that we've hit level 20, we have all these possibilities. I still hope one day to find one of my trucks on the road out trucking, doing work. That'd just be absolutely hilarious. My trucks are very identifiable. So there is that. But let's keep going. And chill. Okay. This is a short one, so I don't really know what to say. I'm all flustered now. My words, they've slipped out of my mouth like an eel into a hole. There's where we can talk about. I've known about this for a little bit, but somebody brought it up again and talked about the pearlfish. Excuse me, car. Don't run into me. That was terrifyingly close. Anyway, the pearlfish. What is the pearlfish, you may ask? It is a fish. Surprising, right? But it has formed a symbiotic relationship with the sea cucumber. And you might be asking, what do they? If you don't know what symbiotic is where both species get something out of it usually. Except in this case, where the sea cucumber seems to literally get nothing out of this situation. Or doesn't even notice the fact that there is a situation at all, apparently. Alright, anyway, what does the pearlfish do, you might ask? Well, it finds a sea cucumber, it makes sure it figures out where its mouth and its anus are, and then it just crawls right up in the sea cucumber's anus. It's just, it makes a sea cucumber's anus its home. Because it's apparently quite nice and cozy and safe from predators. And then when it feeds, it just goes out of the anus and goes and finds some crustaceans or whatever to eat, and then slithers right back up in that bitch like the movie Bad Milo and the poop demon. But so while the pearlfish gets a nice cozy home, you might be asking, well, what the fuck does the sea cucumber get out of that? A fish up its ass? Apparently it gets literally nothing out of it. It supposedly doesn't even recognize that there's a goddamn fish in its anus. It apparently just doesn't know. Which is weird, because there's a fish in your anus. Hi, Blue and Gold Truck, how are you? I feel like that may be something to pay attention to, is if there's a fish slithering up your anus, I'd probably not let it. I don't know about the fucking sphincter muscles of a sea cucumber, but it just seems like an awkward thing. Get out of the anus of a sea cucumber, please, pearlfish. Although I guess it is saving you. It is your adaptation to live so inclined in a sea cucumber's anus. But I'm just saying, it's a little weird. I think the rest of the world's gonna view you as a little weird, Mr. Pearlfish. I wouldn't fuck around in the sea cucumber's anus. That's just my opinion. I would really like to not live in somebody's anus, unless we're all living in the annals of time, and whatnot. 20 miles to go. Let's finish this one off before we start talking about buttholes again. I'm really good at buttholes talk. But yeah. Go, 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 go. We can finish this off. No more butthole talk, they say. I can't help it. Alright. I think we did eke this episode out to being a fair bit longer than you know, or at least long enough to be considered a full episode. I do believe I've skipped some people out of you know, having full length episodes, but there's a couple that are like 15, 20. So, you know, hopefully this will be alright. But let's not go too far, which we did, unfortunately. Please back it up so I can get this done with and stop talking for a little while. Good work. I'm in a hurry. Skip. Excellent job, detective. I don't think we've hit shit. And we made $4 grand. Good work. Good work. Well, thank you for watching this episode of American Truck Simulator, and I will see you next time.